because there's really no reason. There's really like there's. I need to plop this up somewhere, bro. This work? Yeah, there's really no. You have to ascend to Chad light ultimately, and it's the same kind of situation of girls where it's like, okay, your face might be genetically chopped, but it really doesn't matter, because if you get to a certain body, okay, with women it's like, okay, if your face is genetically chopped, all you got to do is get the biggest ass of all time, do squats, leg presses, deadlifts. Mind you, you probably should not do deadlifts, not good for you. The amount of people I know who have back injuries, lumbar injuries because of deadlifts is ridiculous. But if you're back to my point, if you're genetically chopped as a woman, then literally all you have to do is get the largest ass of all time, and then all of a sudden you're in a certain social hierarchy that allows you to pull what you were not able to pull before. Obviously you can't be fat, right? So then for guys it's kind of the same thing. If you're genetically chopped in the face, you have to ascend to Chad light. And Chad light's all over the BP, LooksMaxxing. I don't even know what BP stands for. Like, Borderlands 4. Does it stand for that? Because I want to play that, but I can't because I'm in grad school. But anyways. So if you're a guy, you have to essentially keep it simple. Paramahansa Yogananda said, keep the shit simple, and you couldn't imagine how easy life can be. Now, I know people have said that, and it's like, keep it simple, but it's the truth. It's like, people want to start their LooksMaxxing journey, they want to start their Chad light ascendance, but, because you got to do all the gay shit. You got to, get derma rolling for your eyebrows. You got to get the pink Vaseline to put on your lips. You got to, rub your face with icicles every morning. You got to just essentially become a girl. Girls put on makeup for 2 hours in the morning. Now you do that, but except with LooksMaxxing stuff every day. Okay, I'm going to come back to the LooksMaxxing, but let's talk about ascending to Chad light. For guys, all you have to do is take 3 months to eat healthy and exercise. It's simple. If you have access to a sauna, use that 5 to 7 times a day, 20 minutes minimum. Try to shoot for 30 minutes if you can. If you don't have a sauna, then you're going to have to focus a little bit more on cardio. Either swim if you have access to a pool. If you don't, which you probably don't because that's, whatever. Most gyms don't have a pool, but do cardio. And it's like, okay, if you don't run, don't even jog. Put it on a 12% incline and go 2.5% speed for 20 minutes. You will sweat, and that is cardio. And listen, what I used to do, which worked perfectly when I was 170, was I did 20 minutes of that cardio, then 20 minutes of weightlifting, and then 20 minutes of sauna, 20. And doing that shit every day, it made me ascend. But you have to focus on the diet, focus on eating healthy consistently. And all it takes is 3 months. 3 months, literally. All you got to do is sit down, and I recommend 1 meal a day. Because if you don't do 1 meal a day, then it gets a little sketchy. Because if you do 1 meal a day, you're committing to one thing, and you can't eat anything else. Because you're like, just one meal a day. And it's even better if you can meal plan. Because if you can meal plan, then ultimately there's even less excuses. Because you're like, this is what I'm eating. But if you get past all that stuff, you should have enough self-control to just eat what you need to eat. I recommend ratio yogurt because it's 25 grams of protein. Have 1 to 2 of those. You have to put some nut. Every human needs to have nuts in their mouth. Everybody needs nuts. Well, almonds, walnuts. I personally like walnuts. You need walnuts. Put it in the yogurt. It tastes amazing. And then you need some kind of meat in your mouth. You need either sardines, which it gets messy, and if you can be grossed out in the beginning, but it's kind of messy. I prefer tuna. Salmon's expensive. I prefer tuna because you could just prepare a bowl with apple cider vinegar, some diced garlic. By the way, 2 superfoods. Um, you could throw in a little bit of healthy mayo, and then mix that around, and then you have a huge bowl of tuna for the week. And then if you want, get some bread. I'm not going to be a stickler on what kind of bread you get, because you do need some carbs. The keto diet is not ideal because, first of all, to properly do the keto diet, you have to go to in such insane amounts. It's not even funny. Like, you literally have to consume sticks of butter type of that's the level you have to get to. You have to melt it in your coffee. So to truly do keto, it's not really possible. And also, I used to do keto and I wasn't even doing it properly. And I literally didn't have enough extra. I was looking great and I was the lightest I ever was, but I literally had no energy to exercise at one point. So I had to, like, so that affects your brain too, especially if you're in school. And also, hopefully you're in school or have a job that you're going to at least 5 days a week, because that could keep you distracted from distracting yourself. Because that could get pretty rough. But yeah, it's just finding what works for you. It's like, me, that's the diet that works for me, and I'm going to make a tuna sandwich because I need a little bit of carbs for brain energy and body energy when I exercise. I'm also going to try out Mike Menser, which is just doing one intense exercise session a week in terms of resistance training, and I'm going to see how that goes. But I think that that's going to work really well because recovery is more important. But yeah, it's just what works for you. It's like some guys, they need it, like, genetically, they just need a beard. Hey, grow that beard out. Me, I'm better off if I keep a clean shave. I'm in a situation where my hair is I got a little nice bald. My hairline isn't terrible, but I got a little bald spot growing, and I'm working on things with getting some laser helmet and shit, and maybe some topical cream. Do that for 6 months. See how it goes. If that doesn't cause regrowth, it'll at least stop the damage that has been done. But, like, some of you guys grow your hair out, literally long hair. Try a mullet. Try anything. Try a beard. See what works for you. Because I've tried the mustache. I've tried the beard. It's all, you have to try it. But, like, I'll never have a mustache or beard again. Like, right now it's actually long. And for me, like, when I have a beard, it's just like, I can't grow a Viking beard. I could grow a mean mustache, but that's besides the point. I'm getting off track here. You have to ultimately, pretty much what you have to do is don't overcomplicate it. Just eat healthy. Just take 3 months to eat healthy, and then exercise consistently. Try to do cardio consistently. If you have a sauna, use it daily. Lift, and when you lift heavy, but make sure that you lead up to it. Don't immediately go into something an ego lift. And in terms of lifting, it should be about 90% proper form, 10% ego lifting. Because sometimes you need ego lifting sometimes you just need to pull heavy weight. So yeah, it's just like simple things like that. Just take 3 months, just focus on eating healthy and exercising. And then once you're doing that, like, I'm also staying about 800 to 900 calories. Because I'm trying to cut, and that's what you need, really. Listen, do that for 3 months. And then once you ascend to Chad Light status, which in my head is you're at about 8% or lower body fat, and you have visible abs. That's literally all Chad Light ascendance is to me. That's what that means to me. But then once you do that, then you can start doing the LooksMaxxing. You know what I mean? Then you can do all that other shit. But for now, you don't really need to do that. Just focus on eating healthy and losing weight. It's that simple. Really. It doesn't get more complicated than that. So listen, I'll see you guys in December. I'll let you know how everything goes. And listen, I want you to get on it and record a video, record what I'm doing. You don't post it. Save it on your computer. Just post it for yourself. Post a video today, so you can see how you look, first of all. Second of all, start talking out a plan, stick to the plan, and then 3 months later, hey Google, turn off alarm. My tea is ready. And then 3 months later, make another video. You'll see the difference, first of all, and then you'll also be able to just spew what you learned. And then maybe you post